10 o'clock, I'll call the meeting to order. Welcome everybody to the March 18th, 2019 Commission meeting, Limestone County Commission. Pam, do we have any public comment?
No, sir.
All right. Pam, would you please call roll?
Commissioner Samet.
Here.
Commissioner Turner.
Here.
Commissioner Black.
Here.
Commissioner Harrison.
Here. Commissioner Black, leave our pledge, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, sir. All right. All right, I'll ask for a motion to approve the minutes from the March 4th, 2019. Do I have such a motion?
I make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Black. Any second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Samet. Discussion?
And that's only the March 4th, right?
March 4th.
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. I'll ask for a motion to approve claims in the amount of $332,126.21. Do I have such a motion?
Make a motion, Mr. Chairman.
Motion by Commissioner Samet. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Commissioner Harrison. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Do we have any conflicts of interest with anything coming from the commission today? All right, with everybody being silent, I'll take that as a no. For the resolutions and orders, I'll ask for a motion to approve resolution providing for Limestone County participation in a back-to-school tax-free holiday. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
A motion by Commissioner Harrison. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Black. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. We have no contracts or grants agreement, no budget revisions, no emergency purchases. Under board appointments, I'll ask for a motion to reappoint Ms. Helen Carter to the board of directors of North Central Alabama Mental Retardation Authority, 6-year term ending July the 15th of 2025. Do I have such a motion?
So moved.
So moved by Commissioner Turner.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Samet. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Under award of bids here, we'll take out the one on top here, if that's all right with y'all. We'll ask for a motion to approve concrete arch pipe and all with Foley pipe. Do I have such a motion on that one? Not a motion. I'll ask you. Or the discussion, how you want to do that? On this first on the...
Well, I'll make a motion.
All right, make a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Commissioner Black. Any discussion?
I would request that we just delay this till our work session on, when is that? When's our next work session, Pam?
Next Wednesday.
27th.
The 27th, and award it on the 27th. That we reject this for right now.
Have a motion by Commissioner Samet.
Well, I got a question. Are we rejecting this, or because if we
Not taking it up right now, take it up on the 27th. That we table it.
I mean, you made a motion to accept, I think, but so that you have to vote or another motion. Like I said, I think y'all made a motion to accept.
Yeah,
This
Commissioner Turner made a motion to accept the bid. You seconded it. So I mean,
and I request
and I asked
to
for a
table.
discussion. You'd come up
Is
with
that not with the exception of the pipe? That was there. I thought you were this part.
No, just on the.
Just discussing the pipe. So this
We're
is
discussing the pipe.
Discussing the pipe.
we're discussing proposal 2674.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think, as we talked about in the commission meeting, that no one turned in a pipe bid on time, and so we did receive a price from Foley. They're the only price we received, and so it would be a negotiated price. They're the manufacturers of the pipe, pretty much in Alabama.
We're just asking for a motion.
They bought out Forterra and closed down their plants, and so Clanton is the only plant that they make larger pipe at. So we'd be with them for one more year at the negotiated prices.
And the negotiated prices are higher than what we were paying last year.
Are higher. I think Ben had mentioned before the meeting where he had done the math. Round pipe was about a 20% increase, and arch pipe was about a 40% increase per foot.
So, yeah, it's about 20.
Reasons they gave me for that increase were steel tariffs. I said steel tariffs were had increased the price, and then the other was just supply and demand. They said that there's so much going on that to meet the demand, they're having a hard time doing that. So they're got the plant running full time to try to meet the demand.
But this is not actually
It's not a bid.
It's just a negotiated price, so we don't have to, if we just take up the negotiated price, it's not 100%. This is not an award of a bid, is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
That is bid proposal 2674, and we received no bids, so we can negotiate a price by law with a vendor, and so this would be your bid once you accept these negotiated price if you were to do so.
And I have no problem accepting the negotiated price as long as it is not exclusive.
Is
there a contract? They didn't meet the bid. I'm kind of confused. They didn't meet the deadline for the bid.
No bids were received.
No bids were received.
In the law, when no bids are received, you can negotiate with a vendor to provide you a price, and then it serves as your bid price.
Foley gave us a negotiated price, and this would be our bid price.
Can we, between now and the work session, can we try to get some other concrete supplier outside this zone and look at the shipping and see if that beats Foley's price?
Can we table this for?
That's what I suggest.
Got a motion.
It'd take another motion, I guess, to table till.
Well, I make a motion to table.
For a vote at the work session, but.
You got a motion and a second.
I got a motion and a second to vote on it.
Okay.
And we'll just vote on it and see if it carries or not. Is that right?
As it stands right now.
Right now, as it stands right now, we've got to vote on it.
Unless the ones who made the motion want to table it.
Yes, we had to vote. We had to
revise.
Motion to table can be accepted at any point. Is that correct?
I think so. I'd have to look it up, but since he's got a motion on the table, that's what I'd have to look up.
Okay. Well, let's vote on it.
Okay, I've got the vote right now. We've got
okay,
to
sure.
Vote.
Well, we can do
all right. Now, with no any more discussion, I'll call for the vote on this negotiated price on this pipe. That's what it'll be. So, if with all that was voted, I'll ask to call for the vote from Pam and to see if it carries or not.
Commissioner Turner.
Nay.
What did you say?
Nay.
Nay. Commissioner Black.
No.
Commissioner Samet.
Nay.
Commissioner Harrison.
Nay.
Nay. So,
thank you.
Does not pass. Okay. All right. With that being said, motion fails to carry. So, next thing on there is I'll ask for a motion to approve the rest of the bids on here, which will be for the crushed limestone from Rogers Group.
We need to.
Well, are you going to make a motion to postpone it till a later date? Because right now we have nothing going on with this.
Exactly.
All right, I'll ask for a motion to carry this up in the work session next Wednesday.
I'll make that motion.
All right, have a motion by Commissioner Harrison. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Black. Any more discussion on this? No more discussion. I'll call for that vote.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Okay, sorry about that. Next thing is, under award of bids, I'll ask for a motion to approve the crushed limestone bid with the Rogers Group, and then I'll ask for the plant mix from the reconstruction, high performance coal mix by QPR, traffic striping from JC, and steel slag and crushed limestone again. All of these other bids here, and printing of the payroll check from Printer Stationery for $728.70. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Harrison. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Commissioner Black. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote on these bids.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. All right, now I ask for a motion to either accept or reject the following bid on the liquid asphalt pickup and delivery from Vulcan Asphalt. Do I have such a motion to accept it? All right, do I have such a motion to
reject it? I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Black. Do I have a second?
No, second.
By Commissioner Harrison. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Motion carries not unanimously to reject that bid on that.
We have a bid prepared, like we talked about in the work session, to go out today, depending on what it came out. So with this rejection, we will rebid with the change we discussed in the work session. We should receive bids prior to the work session.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. I would have no personnel action. At this point, I'll turn the meeting over to Mr. Massey, our engineer.
Yes, we have one subdivision for your consideration today. Rear Road subdivision. It's minor for preliminary and final. 2 lots in District 1. It's on the west side of Rear Road.
All right. All right, with that being said, I'll ask for a motion to approve the Rear Road subdivision that Mr. Massey presented.
Make a motion, Mr. Chairman.
Motion by Commissioner Samet. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Turner. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. All right, no other business, no scheduled public hearings. Report officer, I'll turn it over to Commissioner Samet.
Mr. Chairman, the only thing we've got going right now, big issue, is the Harvest Road project. They're in on it, setting our signs for construction, and hopefully, I guess they'll be ready to go by, middle of April, 1st of May?
Middle of April, I think, is when time charges begin.
That's all I have, Mr. Chairman.
Well, thank you, Mr. Samet. Commissioner Turner?
I don't have anything.
Well, thank you, Mr. Turner. Commissioner Black?
The one thing I had, I did a little investigating on the black pipe, the plastic pipe that we talked about. We were talking about the UV damaging the ends of the pipes and stuff. From everything that I was able to tell, I will not be putting this on under any road that I have, nor will I will approve for anybody to put it in the right of way, but simply because of the aspect of the leaves burning. And then the second thing is, if it is if they don't put enough coverage over the black pipe, and say a concrete truck or a triaxle truck or a tractor or anything goes over it, they cannot prove to me that it will not collapse based on the amount of coverage it has over it. So we talked about it a little bit in the work session the other day, and I'll let you know that I too will not be able to. I'd said something about being the guinea pig and the experiment for putting it under the roads, and I'm just not willing to do that at this point, just because of not really sure, how long it's going to last or what the weight restrictions were based on how many inches of gravel or whatever you put on top of it. That's my only reason. So until they come up with something else, I just won't be for it. So that's it. That's all I had.
Thank you, Commissioner Black. Commissioner Harrison?
Okay, we are going to be working on West Limestone School Road this week. We're taking advantage of spring break and we'll be making repairs to that road, and also Schoolhouse Road, which is perpendicular to that road. So I just ask people if they can avoid that area, since it is spring break and they don't have to travel that road, if they either go Salem Minor Hill Road or Lester Road to get into Athens. Because we'll be out in the road, we'll be digging it up. There's numerous base failures in that road. Also, on the black pipe, I did some research, and there's proper ways to install that pipe. They've been using pipe since the late 90s was when they started doing the double wall, the smooth inside pipe. And I'm not recommending that we do this under the roads. I would never put the black poly onto the roads. But I think with these type of price increases, 20 to 40% on our concrete pipe, and we requiring that our homeowners and our constituents that we serve, we're adding that cost to them. I think should be. I think we have to look at other alternatives, and other alternatives to lower cost on the concrete pipe, and other alternatives, other type of pipes. There's polypropylene pipe that they're putting under the roads. Okay, that's an option. It's the smooth. It's a polypropylene. That's an option. Madison County's been doing that for 5 months. Lauderdale County and Muscle Shoals and Colbert and have been using the black pipe or driveway pipe for a long, long time. I asked the engineer over there. They only had one instance where a fire affected a black poly pipe. They've not had, and they had one failure. I mean, it was installed incorrectly. What I'm asking, and this is all I'm asking, is that it can be installed correctly, okay? And you can put the right coverage over it, and it lasts. I looked at not a double wall, just a corrugated black poly pipe that had a foot of coverage over it that's been in there for 38 years. And it had triaxle trucks over that, it had lime trucks over it, and it's not presented a problem. And I know that it can be installed correctly, and what we probably ought to discuss in our next work session is us coming up with a permitting process where they come to us, we give them the options, we tell them the pros and the cons of the black pipe. I'm sorry. And that we give them the option, and that we make them sign a document knowing that yes, this is a much lower cost, because you can put in they can go out and get a stick for $200 and we can put that in, and it's a third the cost of the concrete pipe, and it can suffice for that length of time. It's been proven. Yes, you do have to install it, but if we install it, and we know that it may take some training, but we can install it and provide to our constituents a much lower alternative, and it's just as good. And we need to talk about that at our next work session.
Well, let's just take it up at the next work session, because I want our engineer to study all that before we even think about it, because I mean we don't want to put in something that's going to cause
That's
correct.
Down the road. I don't want to either.
But then we'll just take that up in the next work session on the piping.
All right. That's all I have.
All right. Anything? Is that all, Commissioner Harris?
Yep.
All right. With all that being said, I just want to thank everybody for coming, and I want everybody to remember the Justin Smith and his family today. We have a deputy there that lost his wife, and everybody remember them in your thoughts. And with all that being said, we'll adjourn until 10 a.m. Wednesday, March 27th at the Washington Street Courthouse Annex, 310 West Washington Street. Thank y'all for coming.